The trial in New York, the one he got convicted for, was the greatest fundraising bonanza ever. He was lagging behind Biden, and now he's pulled quite a bit ahead. That trial was the greatest reason people had to send their checks for 5, 10, 25, whatever dollars to Donald Trump. So I was always with you on the one in New York, the hush money trial. I don't think they should have brought that one. It was just always going to look like a sex case, and people were always just going to look at it that way. So anyway.
That case, the Attorney General's case in New York, frankly, should have never been brought. And if his name was not Donald Trump, and if he wasn't running for president, I'm the former AG in New York, I'm telling you that case would have never been brought. And that's what is offensive to people. And it should be, because if there's anything left, it's belief in the justice system.
The trial in New York.
So we got a pretty viral clip here hitting the blogosphere. Those that know coffee know I'm not the political guy. I can never stress that enough. I don't do all the political back and forth, this side versus that side. I feel so often that can be almost like some gang-like mentality, man. And things just get extra messy and in many ways extra illogical when things go down that path. But with all that being said, man, when it comes to the political ish and where we're at, gearing up towards the next election, and everything that just happened in court with the verdict, which I've touched on a little bit, man. It's like crazy to me what's going to happen when sentencing rolls around, the appeal process. What's it all going to be looking like? What's the bottom line? How will it affect his Trump's campaign and him taking, another stab at trying to get back in office? As most of the expert analysts are saying, they don't think that it will really affect his campaign and everything too much, that if, certain restrictions are put in place where he's on house arrest or stuff like that, he'll just go virtual with the rallies and all that. It's also confusing to me how being convicted, becoming a convicted felon and all that is really something that, like I said, these analysts are all just kind of brushing off, and I think he's just going to get a sentence of probation. And again, there's the whole appellate process that could, play out for quite some time. But with all that being said, everyone is speaking about this clip here where the former Democratic governor, is saying, which I believe also, did he say he was an attorney general at one point? I'm not a positive comment. Everyone as well with your thoughts on everything we're touching on. As always, if you're new over here to Coffee Talk, it's all about tapping in with the people. So everyone, don't be shy. Make sure to comment. But the former governor is speaking out and just saying that this whole situation flipped the script. He was agreeing with what was being said, that it all flipped the script for Trump in a positive way, fundraising wise, where so many people, whether it was $5, $10, $20, $25 or hundreds or thousands or whatever, people were digging in their pockets, feeling like that this was an unfair situation and, was like BS, and that it would have never happened if he wasn't who he is and where, things are at in regards to him getting back in the office. And he said not only did it flip the script in that way, where people came, out their pocket and with their checkbooks, that people also who never voted before looked at this in a way where they have lost faith in the legal system. And I feel like a lot of people already don't have that much faith or look at the legal system as a just system that gets the job done. Let me know what you think about it all. But that people have frankly become offended. And now that this has basically spawned new supporters for Trump, and a lot of people are going to vote that typically don't vote or really tap into thinking about elections and stuff, and are going to vote for Trump. It's a very short clip, but in a lot of ways it's really something to behold and take in. You know, what does everyone out there think about all of this? But also, who else out there this is speaking to you in a way where you're, you know, like resonating with it personally, where you're someone who is like that? Like, is there anyone out there that was like that, that you don't typically vote? Or if you do, you weren't going to vote for Trump, but the way you've seen this all play out, it's made you become offended and lose whatever faith or, you know, reasonable thought you had about the legal process and checks and balances and the powers that be. And then now you're one of those individuals that are indeed going to support Trump or vote for Trump. Comment, you know, on that personal level, as well as just your overall thoughts on all of this. And you see people flat out responding to this, saying a lot of those things that I was just saying. You know, commentary wise, there's people echoing that sentiment in the replies. And there's also people saying that Biden to them is a dictator, you know, so quite the viral clip we got right there. Obviously quite the situation this has been, this news story, the election coming up, the trial, all that. You heard him also saying that the way this was viewed was as an actual case. So that was not a good look as well. You know, that's the reason in which he believes they dressed the situation up and took it to court the way that they did. But I don't know, it's just an awful lot to think about and just kind of reflect on, you know what I mean? Life in America in 2024 and where we're all at. You know, so I had to bring it with you guys, everyone out there, and let's talk about it. So hit the comments. Once again, this is Jay Coffee Talk. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. It's always about hearing from y'all, the people. I'm always extra active in them comment threads. So let's coffee talk it up on this. And real talk, like I said, I'm not the political guy. So I really, you know, everyone out there, like, be real articulate with what you're saying. Like, go hard body karate with the comments, because you know, it's not just a situation in which you know, kind of got a bird's eye view from way over here, just kind of watching a little bit, trying to see what's going on, from the viewpoint as well that I don't get wrapped up in all this political mess. I guess I could say this confidently. I don't always have the best understanding of this stuff, if you guys catch my drift. That's why I'm saying, everyone, really, like, let's get that debate going. Let's get that thread going. Help me understand this. Help me understand how you feel, why you feel that way. And, you know, what does it all mean for America, the average citizen, just everything. Let's talk about it. Subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Peace and God bless. Stay focused, everyone.